Hello everyone, and now welcome to game number 2. As we get going, we see 120 once more spawning as the, well, what color is he going to be? He's going to be purple on the bottom left hand side of the map. Meanwhile, Xiaokk spawning as the yellow orc on the top right. This is going to be once more an Undead versus Orc matchup, and we'll see how this map here will play a little bit differently. Even though the relative spawning locations are about the same, the creep pattern and the items do differ very, very much. There's nowhere near as many red creep camps, or large creep camps, I should say, and we'll see how these players are going to react and respond, and what they're going to be doing in terms of their creep patterns. 2 minutes of the game already gone through as the Ogre Warrior now going to get taken down. Blade Master most likely will finish it off, and then maybe pick up the item and then walk away. I don't know if he's actually going to bother with the rest of the creep camp, so he's going to walk away. He's going to sell that Scroll of Town Portal, picking up double healing salves and a speed scroll, healing himself up already, and now making his rounds. Meanwhile, Death Knight not yet out. You see the more traditional 120 opening where you are going to have that Crypting a little bit later. Death Knight coming out at the 40 seconds later than he should be at the 2-minute 45-second point, as the Death Knight now going to go ahead and continue to finish off these remaining units. Now, what he really wants to do is he wants to try and absorb as much damage on those units that he doesn't care about. The skeletal minion there, and even the Crypt Fiend. The Crypt Fiend is still standing on Blight, so he is going to be able to keep that hit points up for a little while longer. Troll Chopper will get taken down there. There it goes. Claws of Attack +6 now given to the Death Knight. Those may be given later to that Lich. We'll see if that will in fact happen, as the Death Knight, yes, he does deal a lot of damage, but he's not going to be nearly constantly attacking, as now the Death Knight is looking to back off here. All right, Death Knight, there's an ensnare. Oh, a grunt, pretty much a give me unit right there. Is he gonna go after it? Yes, he is. That grunt now taking a fair bit of damage. However, Blade Master now gonna get it up in front, and there you go. Skeletal Minion's not gonna get taken down. This is actually gonna be in a lot of pain across multiple units. The Death Knight unable to really get away. As you can see, the Blade Master is pretty much getting some free shots all across the map. Skeletal Minion, Death Knight now looking to try and finish off that one particular Blade Master. Blade Master, however, pretty high on hit points, should be fine. Now the Death Knight gonna be able to death coil both of these two units. He wants to maintain his mana and save it, though, rightfully so. Gonna go ahead and pick up the Dust of Appearance. What did he use or sell? Not quite sure there. Look, as we are now looking at them moving back out once more. 120 has to be extremely careful. Meanwhile, you can see Xiaokk now doing a good job of just keeping the Death Knight inside his base. By keeping the Death Knight inside his base, he doesn't have to worry about experience nearly as much. All right, there's that big denial right there. The Death Knight getting in some extra, or taking in some extra damage. The Blade Master now getting in some additional shots there. We should be looking at a Death Coil onto that Crypt Fiend. There you have it, saving it back up, setting it back up and getting back up to 350 hit points. All right, Blade Master is off to the north here. Crypt Fiends. Dust of Appearance now used. The Blade Master was nowhere to be seen. That was actually a big play, now that we have him also using Windwalk in order to try and scout out to figure out where that Death Knight could possibly be. Crypt Fiends now making their way off to the north. The Blade Master is going to find them. Grunts are now going to perhaps try and intercept some units, and this is just looking to be a very terrible situation. 120 needs to be able to clear out this creep camp or not be in trouble, and it looks like he is not going to be able to clear out the creep camp, and it looks like he will be in trouble here unless that one particular Blade Master is somehow slowed down. Scroll of Town Portal already coming in. Get out of jail free card used. Scroll of Town Portal, and that was perfect timing on the Scroll of Town Portal. No reason not to use it at that point. It was just a rather questionable decision for him to even venture into this part of the map. All right. Blade Master not getting, or not enjoying the fight, but still getting experience, infinite experience range on when you only have one hero down. Blade Master now looking to wander around and figure out where that Death Knight is. All right, let's take a look at this. Easy creep camps. That Death Knight will not get to level 3. That Blade Master, however, gonna go after that Crypt Fiend, and you're gonna see this Crypt Fiend now just pretty much try and walk around in a circle. No Nerubian Tower that I saw. Yeah, no Nerubian Tower at all. And with that, unable to really protect his own units. All right, Blade Master was in. I thought he was surrounded. What happened there? The Blade Master able to slip through once more and may actually get to level 3. Yes, 120. Just not playing up to snuff so far. Having a bit of problems. The Blade Master now just using that high ground to scout out his opponent. And I don't believe 120 realizes that Xiaokk is so close. All right, heading back down. Replenishment potion already being used. Blade Master nearby, but is he actually gonna be able to finish off any of these units? That is the big deal. Blade Master may end up getting the experience again. No, he does not. Instead, goes after the Crypt Fiend. Crypt Fiend getting Frost Armor, now slowing things down just a little bit. Blade Master now trying to get away. Ogre Magi is that last remaining unit here. If he can get that unit, that would be at least a little bit of a win there, as he picks up a very useful Potion of Invulnerability. Death Knight still sitting at level 2, needs a little bit more experience to get to level 3. Meanwhile, Shadow Hunter off to the north, clearing up that Ogre Magi creep camp. Blade Master now trying to run through off over here. Is he going to be able to pick up any useful items? No Scrolls of Healing, no Potions of Invulnerability, as the units are now once more on their way out. Death Knight, on the other hand, does not have Dust of Appearance, unable to spot this Blade Master, as we're looking at obsidian statues being added to the army. Supply count 39 over 40 for the Undead compared to 40 over 50 for the Orc. Both sides pretty even. Tech advantage should end up going... Wait, no, what is this? We are actually going to Fortress on the Orc side. So with Fortress, we may actually see fortified armor and perhaps a third hero. Not quite sure what to expect from that. Blade Master sitting at level 3. He is not going after the... Oh, gets the kill there. Continuing the win walk. Blade Master is currently revealed. Gets the Book of the Dead. Wow. That was actually a huge play. He should perhaps use that Book of the Dead right now before obsidian statues are even going to be a problem. Or he should sell the Book of the Dead. If he uses that Book of the Dead once obsidian statues are out, that is going to be an extremely painful lesson in how to heal your opponent's destroyers and give them bonus damage to grunts. Shadow Hunter sitting at 2. Let's take a look. Fortress about 1/3 of the way completed. Black Citadel all the way done. More obsidian statues being added. No Dark Ranger being added yet, as the Blade Master going to try and finish off this skeletal minion. Does not get the blow off though, as the Blade Master now in a little bit of trouble. However, no Frost Nova means that Blade Master will be able to escape. Obsidian statue not even bothering to pick up that Dark Ranger as of yet. Perhaps we are gold or supply blocked. 39 over 40. Yeah, we are currently supply blocked, unable to get that last remaining unit out onto the field. Replenishment potion now picked up. Lich looking very strong. Level 3, level 2 compared to, I believe, level 3 now. Yeah, Shadow Hunter now sitting at level 3. The Death Knight Lich should be able to creep this out pretty quickly. And as long as they at least attempt to focus, they shouldn't have that many issues. All right, Rock Golem taking a bit of extra damage. Gonna fall. There you have it. Sobi Mask now picked up. Maybe given to the Lich, as the Lich is much more mana intensive. But at the same time, the Death Knight benefiting from a bit of mana regeneration would help as well. Off to the north over here, Ogre Lord going to fall. Pipe of Insight, Brilliance Aura now being given to the Blade Master and Shadow Hunter. Shadow Hunter gonna have plenty of mana for those healing waves and those hexes. That is going to be very problematic in the upcoming fights. 120 doing his best to try and build up his army. Meanwhile, Goblin Sappers now making their way over, and the Sappers could actually spell a problem. You can see it right there. Speed Scroll now being used. Boom! Taking down 2 buildings. Ziggurats quickly re-summoned right there. But yeah, 2 Sappers taking down 2 ziggurats, and that is a big problem. Those ziggurats are extremely expensive. And while you are training or rebuilding those, you are unable to train any additional units since you are supply blocked. All right. Shadowhunter doing his best to try and get to level 4. That additional time on Hex is going to be extremely helpful. Meanwhile, the Death Knight and Lich sitting at level 3 each. Troll High Priest now just doing some remaining healing. Unholy Aura. Wow, talk about a not so great item drop for the Lich there. Unholy Aura level 1. Unholy Aura level 1. Unless the Death Knight all of a sudden retrains to get Death Pact, and you keep the Unholy Aura the other way. Not quite sure what to expect. All right, Null Warden now taken down. Death Knight now wandering around. Death Knight looking to just hit some creep camps somewhere. Blade Master now also with that Orb of Lightning, so he's going to continue to just wreak havoc on all of these destroyers. Destroyers getting purged become stationary targets for just long enough for the raiders to make them more stationary targets and be able to be attacked by ground. All right, you can see the Blade Master going to get to level 4 here. Shadowhunter is pretty much already there. Oh, Blade Master 3 experience shy. Nothing left off to the north. And are we going to see... Well, we are technically on Blight here. I know you can't tell, but there is technically Blight here because of the mini-map that you can see. Units... Wait. Oh, there you go. Why did that Gargantuan Sea Turtle run all the way back over there? Not quite sure. Finally going to go ahead and engage. The Gargantuan Sea Turtle will give level 4 and level 2 to the Dark Ranger. Meanwhile, Blade Master, or Tauren Chieftain now makes his way out onto the field. Shadow Hunter and Blade Master is right there. Still seeing that level 3. There's a Purge, and that is a problem. Blade Master down to 650 hit points. Overall supply on the armies, 59 over 60 compared to 68 over 70. That little bit of damage with those sappers causing just long problems as he's unable to train up any more units until he gets that Ziggurat back up. Ziggurat is up now, and he would have about 500 more gold right now, or 300 more gold now, to continue to train up more of those units, continuing to offset the disparity in army sizes. Raiders now coming through, getting in an ensnare or two. Lich now trying to figure out a way to stay alive. Dark Ranger down over here. We're going to creep out another Gargantuan Sea Turtle. And if somehow 120 is able to come out ahead, it is going to be because he is creeping out creep camps aggressively, even though his opponent is just constantly trying to intercept him. A little bit of a lucky break, as he's going to find this. Pick up a tome. There is, what item is it? A Peer Up to Vitality. Very nice item that is now on that Dark Ranger. Up to 725 hit points compared to 575. And that is a huge difference there. There's a stomp, and now here is the fight. Who's going to come out ahead? Frost Nova now coming in. It looks like Grunt now going to get taken down. Obsidian Statue is right there as well. There is another stomp, but hitting mostly skeletal minions now. Kodo Beast now trying to devour another unit. Not going to work. And 120 is actually doing a good job going after all of those Kodos, now finishing off a handful of grunts. All right, Destroyer in a little bit of trouble, now trying to finish off a handful more units. There goes a Troll Berserker. Another Troll Berserker should get taken down here in just a moment. No, why not? Not going to get focused down. There goes another unit instead. There's the Scroll of Town Portal as we look 45 over 70 compared to 52 over 70. Yes, 120 did back out of that fight earlier, but I think he cut his losses a little bit faster. He could have perhaps taken down a handful of these units here, but they're pretty much all back up to full already. All right, here we go. Lich, Dark Ranger now sitting at level 3. Lich sitting at level 4. Death Knight sitting at 4.5. Units are now finally making their rounds. Tauren Chieftain sitting at 2. Overall experience is pretty much even at this point. 50 over 70 compared to 50 over 70. Both sides with comparable sized armies. looking to perhaps finish off their opponent. All right, Blade Master now looking to finish off an Obsidian statue. Not going to work, though. That Obsidian statue still full on life and hit points. Now looking to perhaps regen a little bit more. They should be making their way over here to the top right in just a second, as the Blade Master once again forced to retreat. All right, let's take a look. Shadow Hunter still wandering around over here. We see an expansion now coming in from the Orc player, Xiaokk. Xiaokk looking to go into the long-term game. Undead has not set up anything as of yet. Let's take a look. Supply count 56 over 70 compared to 56 over 70. Both sides harvesting the same amount of gold. This expansion may end up being the deciding factor whether you can defend it or not, and whether or not you're able to really make that call. Destroyer is ready to go. Obsidian statue now up in the, or sorry, Destroyer now up in the air. Are we going to get some more mana absorbed? That is the question. That is already 3 destroyers with 2 obsidian statues now on the field. That could be some very, very big implications in terms of being able to push and take down this expansion here off to the north. Shade looks like he's ready to go. Obsidian statues. Well, these destroyers had mana. Now they're out of mana. We're going to see an engagement there. There's that Blade Master. Blade Master realizes, hey, a Shade is nearby, and I'm going to go ahead and finish it off. There goes another destroyer now up in the air. That destroyer pretty much had, I thought he had maximum mana. Yeah, there you have it. One of the destroyers have maximum mana, and now they're going to make their way off to the north to try and finish off this Great Hall now that it is completed. And with a completed Great Hall comes a great opportunity to just destroy your opponent's units. There goes a poor peon there, as all the units are now trying to run back. Stomp could be coming in. There you go. Big stomping across multiple units. Abomination now trying to stay alive here. Grunts now getting taken down. As you can see, Troll Headhunter is also getting taken down as well. All right. So far, Grunts doing a good job against the Crypt Fiends, but the Crypt Fiends are doing a better job against the Grunts, taking down the Kodo Beast and taking down the Raiders now one at a time. It looks like 120 found his groove and is able to continue this fight here for as long as he needs it to win. And with that, another Kodo Beast now taken down. Things are just not looking good at all. All right, there's a little bit more healing. Wind Rider now back in play. A web now being cast on that Wind Rider. Wind Rider now pretty much out of commission while on the ground, trying to finish things up. It looks like the Undead team is just sticking around to finish off this fight, but he's got to believe that he doesn't have a serious chance. Shadow Hunter and Blade Master are 2 very capable and strong heroes, but so is the Death Knight Lich combination, in addition to that Dark Ranger. All right, let's continue to mosey on down. Let's take a look at this Death Knight now, pretty much down to 500 hit points. Going to continue to fall. Blade Master, however, also in serious hit point issue, and Blade Master gets taken out with a Death Coil long distance, and that might be all she wrote. Blade Master now finishing off this base here, making their way off to the right. Oops. I'm just going to go and slow things back down. Tauren Chieftain ready to go. Shadow Hunter ready to go, level 5. Destroyers are pretty much ready to go here. They're going to go in and try and focus down a handful of easy buildings. 38 over 70 compared to 63 over 70. Yes, 120 is just in a perfect position now to finish things up, and I don't think there's anything that Xiaokk can do about it. All right, right combination of units, right engagement, strong decision making is getting us to where we got right now, as the Death Knight Abominations are now finishing off the last of the buildings here. It looks as though this barracks will get taken down. Blade Master is just about 2/3 of the way out. Could end up getting destroyed as well, and that would be a big deal. If you take down the Ultra of Storms before the Blade Master comes out, that Blade Master will be lost in Resurrection Limbo even longer. All right, Raider quickly taken out while trying to just zone off here, and the Blade Master, which was so close to regeneration, may have to be regenerated back at... Wait, no. The Blade Master is now going to be able to free to make his own decisions. And let's take a look. Nope, down to 16 hit points. There it goes. There goes the game as Xiaokk loses game number 2. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.